Yo, what's up, guys? My name is Glocka, and I hope you guys are doing fine. And welcome to my mini Glock opinion. It's been a while since I've made one of these. I'm done with my FF7R playthrough, so I finally have time. So ABS-CBN just got shut down because of some kind of franchise renewal fiasco. I'm not gonna talk about the legalities, the details, and all that. I'm just gonna talk about my personal sentiments on this very disappointing move. Now, I'm a firm believer na pag may kasalanan ka, dapat may karagdagang parusa or dapat may karagdagang liability sa mga ginagawa nyo. But, I'm also a strong believer that there's always a right time for everything. Now, considering the current COVID situation in our country where everybody's moves are limited, most of the people are locked up in their houses and are heavily relying on the dissemination of information using different news outlets, I just can't help but feel that this recent fiasco just feels so off. Buti na lang may GMA pa, may TV5 at iba-iba pang networks na nakakapagbigay sa atin ng up-to-date information sa current affairs ng ating bansa. Buti na lang may internet kayo, may internet ako. So may iba-iba tayong sources sa internet when it comes to the current crisis. Pero paano yung iba na walang internet? Paano yung iba na nakatira sa isang region na mahina ang signal ng GMA, mahina ang signal ng TV5. Kung mapapansin nyo, kung galing kayo sa probinsya, pag minsan sa bahay ng tiyuin mo, ang hina ng GMA, pero ang lakas ng ABS-CBN. Tapos doon naman sa kabilang baryo, ang hina ng ABS-CBN, pero malakas yung GMA. Tama ba sinabi ko? Basta alam nyo na yun. We're not just talking about TV frequencies here. We're talking about radio frequencies as well. So, yung dissemination ng information dun sa mga sobrang lublub na lugar na walang TV frequencies pero nasasagip ng radio frequencies na purely ABS-CBN yung nag-handle ng frequencies na yun, hindi na nila masasagip yun. Saan sila kukuha ng information? 'Di ba? Yes, 2020 na may mga ganun pa rin. May mga lugar pa rin na ganun. Now, I'm sure makakompensate pa rin naman yan. May mga kanya-kanyang barangay pa rin na dapat magbibigay ng karagdagang impormasyon sa bawat mamamayan nila doon. So, wala masyadong worries doon. Hopefully, ginagawa nila yung trabaho nila. Okay, I'm really hoping. But still, dagdag sakit sa ulo pa rin yun, di ba? Kasi you have to like verify this information. Tama ba yung source and all that stuff bago mo ikalat doon sa mga karagdagang baryo. Basta, ang sakit sa ulo isipin kung ano yung mga pagdadaanan ngayon ng mga taong yun. Dagdag ko lang, hindi lang tayo concerned dun sa news reporting side. We're also concerned about the entertainment side. There are kids, there are other people out there who relies on these frequencies to get some kind of normalcy in their lives, especially during this crisis. Okay, kailangan nila maaliw din in some way para mawala yung stress. So again, if may kasalanan man yung ABS-CBN, yes, I agree, dapat may sanctions, may karagdagang mga parusa. But I don't think this is the right time to do that. Yung ina-expect ko nga was a heavy fine eh. Like, babayad sila ng ilang daang milyon para ma-renew yung franchise or parang, kumbaga parang pang-parol lang na, hey, here's 50 million or 100 million just to extend the process and all that stuff. Kaya naman siguro na ABS-CBN yun. But no, we got a full-on shutdown right away in the middle of a crisis. It just feels off. Information or intel is one of the most important things in any situation, lalo na sa crisis natin ngayon, which is why that's one of my first points in this Glock opinion. The second point would be yung pinaka-sentiment ng karamihan, which is yung mga employees na madadamay. Now, some people don't realize na hindi lang yung employees ng ABS-CBN ang madadamay dito. Okay? Hindi lang yung hawak ng ABS-CBN. We're also talking about third-party groups and yung mga na-outsource sa iba-ibang kumpanya. To give you guys an example, catering services, transportation services, na hindi naman nakakontrata sa ABS-CBN but they're still outsourced on a regular basis. Pati yun, damay. So we're not just talking about 5,000 or 11,000 employees of ABS-CBN. We're talking about even more numbers than that. So again, we're in a health crisis. We're under community quarantine. Our movements are limited. Several establishments are closed. Even if we go out, we can't really do our normal things. If you want to find a job, there's not a lot of jobs out there to do. So isipin nyo, let's say for example, employee ka ng ABS-CBN and this happened in the middle of a crisis. What are you gonna do? Guys, nasa Pilipinas tayo. Hindi uso yung tipong yung kumpanya na yung bahala sa pagbayad nung sweldo mo kahit hindi ka pumapasok, kahit may health crisis. Hindi rin uso yung tipong yung gobyerno sagot din lahat. No, we know that already, di ba? If this happened, itong shutdown na to, if this happened on a normal day na walang crisis, siguro maraming mga contingency plans yung mga empleyado, makakaahon pa rin sila, makakahanap pa siguro sila ng ibang trabaho, they can get outsourced in other places, but we're in desperate times, guys. Paano na, lalo na biglaan. I mean, they probably saw this coming, pero they probably didn't expect it would happen during a health crisis. Na tipong wala pa rin tayong alam kung kailan matatapos to, okay? May mga dates na, May 16 daw, may GCQ, pero wala rin masyadong pagbabago sa mga protocols. And I'm not even sure if that's gonna make things worse. Tandaan nyo guys, we haven't really flattened the curve. We're still making the curve. Tingnan nyo, see? Wala, we're still far away from ending this. Kasi wala pang vaccine. So isipin nyo yung mga empleyado, lahat ng mga nadamay, hindi lang empleyado lahat ng nadamay sa pag-shutdown ng ABS-CBN, paano na sila? Nakaka-disappoint na talaga. I'm not gonna blame anyone for this. It's just disappointing. Now, I'm fairly certain that ABS-CBN will be back, maybe under a new franchise name or maybe the same name. However, I'm not expecting them to come back anytime soon. Lalo na sa crisis na to. Again, limited yung mga galaw ng mga tao. And during pre-crisis, ang dami ng red tape, ang dami ng lapses. Paano pa kaya ngayon, di ba? Paano sila makakalaw ng maayos? Now that everyone's focused on other things. It's just gonna be very hard for everyone who got affected by this, lalo na yung mga employees at yung mga na-outsource na mga manggagawa. Di ko alam kung ano gagawin nila, how they're gonna go through this. But I do hope ABS-CBN can still help them out somehow. They'll still have some kind of liability or responsibility to take care of their employees, but it's gonna be very hard. Yun lang. So, best of luck to everyone who got affected. So, yep, thank you so much, guys, for listening to my Glock opinion. If you guys have your own sentiments or opinions, do leave it in the comment section below. Share it with us. However, please be tame. Please be tame when responding to the opinions of others. Okay, keep it civil. All right, you guys know what I mean. And also, piece of advice. Let me show you guys the chart again. Boom, there you go. Again, we are far from flattening the curve. We're still making the curve. If you guys think that everything's gonna start, getting better after May 15 or maybe next month, personally, I don't trust it. I'm not gonna feel hopeful about it. Base lang sa mga na-observe ko dun sa ibang bansa, sa mga nabasa ko at sa mga napag-aralan ko when it comes dun sa mga previous pandemics. There will be a chance na magka-second wave, and we're still in the same wave. We're still in the first wave pala. We're still in the first wave. Hindi pa natin na-flatten yun. And there's also a possibility of a second wave and third wave. Ganun kalala tong COVID. So, keep safe na lang. And also, please, try, sa abot na makakaya nyo, try to prepare for the coming months. Okay, months. Alright, 2 or 3 months, try to prepare. Try to create a contingency plan good for 3 months. Sa abot na makakaya nyo lang. Alright? Ganun yung mindset ko ngayon when it comes to this pandemic. Alright? Do not take any risky chances. Alright? Sa abot na makakaya nyo, huwag kayo masyadong lumabas, huwag kayo masyadong pumunta sa mga matataong lugar. Better be safe than sorry. Sa abot na makakaya nyo lang naman. Alright? I know how hard it is. Alright? I know how hard it is. So, kayo na bahala. Buhay nyo yan. Huwag nyo lang damayin yung buhay ng iba. And we're Gucci. So, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys again next time.